No war in the history of Westeros was bloodier than the Dance of the Dragons. It was a war of succession, a war of fire, a war where dragon fought dragon. Worst of all, it was a war of kin, brother against sister, mother against stepdaughter. The seeds were sown during the reign of Viserys I, but the spark came the moment he died in 129 AC. Viserys had named his daughter Rhaenyra his heir and forced lords to swear to her claim. Yet when he passed, Queen Alicent Hightower and her allies acted swiftly. Before Viserys's body was even cold, they closed the gates of King's Landing and crowned Alicent's son Aegon II in the Dragon Pit, with Sir Criston Cole, Lord Commander of the King's Guard, placing the crown upon his head. Cole would be forever remembered as the Kingmaker. The first blood spilled in the war came during the council that followed. Lord Beesbury, Master of Coin, declared that Rhaenyra was the true heir. For his defiance, he was murdered on the spot. Accounts differ. Some say Cole slit his throat, others that he was hurled from a window. However it happened, his death marked the first casualty of the dance. On Dragonstone, the news drove Princess Rhaenyra into fury. She was heavily pregnant at the time, and her rage drove her into premature labor. For 3 days she struggled, cursing her half-brothers and their mother. At last she bore a stillborn daughter, malformed and monstrous, whom she named Visenya. "They stole my crown and murdered my daughter," she declared. "They shall answer for it." Her grief hardened into resolve. At Dragonstone she held her own coronation, crowned with a circlet her father had worn, while Daemon Targaryen placed the crown upon her head. With her supporters, House Valerian, her sons by Daemon, and several great lords, she declared herself Queen Rhaenyra of Westeros. The realm divided. The Greens, led by Aegon II, held King's Landing, the Red Keep, and the power of the crown. The Blacks, loyal to Rhaenyra, held Dragonstone and Driftmark, backed by Corlys Velaryon's fleet. Each side had dragons, more than a dozen between them. The stage was set for fire and blood. The first battles erupted quickly. In the Riverlands, old rivalries between House Blackwood and House Bracken flared anew. At the Battle of the Burning Mill, Prince Daemon and the Blackwoods won a decisive victory, killing Lord Bracken and securing the trident for the Blacks. At sea, the great fleets clashed at the Battle of the Gullet. The Triarchy allied with Aegon II, and their ships destroyed Corlys Velaryon's fleet. In the chaos, Rhaenyra's son Jacaerys Velaryon fell, as did his dragon Vermax. Prince Aegon the Younger's dragon Stormcloud also perished, though the boy himself survived. Far to the south, at the Battle of the Honeywine, young Prince Daeron Targaryen, Aegon II's brother, won his spurs. Riding Tessarion, the Blue Queen, he saved Lord Ormond Hightower's host from the combined forces of Lords Rowan, Tarly and Costane. The Greens claimed a great victory, showing that not all dragons belonged to Rhaenyra. By the end of the first year, Westeros was drenched in blood. The Blacks held the loyalty of the Velaryons and the strength of Daemon Targaryen, but they were weakened by the death of Jacaerys. The Greens held King's Landing and the backing of the Hightowers, yet unrest simmered even in the capital. Both sides had dragons, and both sides had lost them. The dance had begun, and already the realm trembled. Thus began the Dance of the Dragons, with brother crowned against sister, with dragonfire lighting the skies over Westeros. This was only the beginning. In our next episode, we tell of the great tragedies of the war: the fall of Harrenhal, the battles of Tumbleton, and the storming of the Dragon Pit.